Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Today is Thursday, June the 12th of the beautiful year 2025, and we're back with Paldas Monthly June 2025 Tier 1 tournament. Two matches scheduled for today. In few minutes, the first match of the day between the defending champion TUGI from Austria against a newcomer, a debutant, JURAVLJOV from Russia. Then we will switch the continents. We'll go to the North America, where AVGEEK from United States will face MARTS from Canada. These are the round 1 matches, so the winners of those matches will qualify to the quarterfinals. And who are the potential opponents to the winner of these matches? Let's find out. Let's check the bracket. So, TUGI and JURAVLJOV are in the red part of the bracket, which means the winner of this match will face James, who won 5-1 against Svidr in round 1 and got a 705,222 points, a new comp PB. So James unlocking his potential in matches. If he can keep up with this performance, he might be a worthy opponent to the winner of today's match. Then AVGEEK and MARTS are in the green part of the bracket. The winner of this match will play either Gunter or Pyrek. And yeah, we have some scheduling conflicts. We can't like coordinate the time to play the match. Hopefully, maybe on Sunday, maybe on Monday. Depending how the situation unfolds, we'll know. The winner of match 4. We have already one quarterfinal pairing, which is Shuichi against myself in the gray part of the bracket, and potentially today, without playing, we might have another pair of the blue bracket. Still didn't get any answer from Jakob. I gave the German player time to 21 UTC to give any answer. I didn't get a single word answer from Jakob this month, so if Jakob doesn't answer until 21 UTC, Ruchak will get a bye, and we will have Ruchak versus Dujika in the quarterfinal. Yeah, if Jakob answers, then we can still schedule the match between Jakob and Ruchak. Yeah, so this tournament, let's take a look at the rules first. We play best of 9, low latency starts only, no line cap, hand cam is mandatory as well as SPS and controller. Players collect points for the 2025 Paldas cycle. You can see in the base points the tournament strict factor, which is 1.515 in June. The loser of this match will get 45.45 points for the standings. The winner will be guaranteed at least 75.75 with a chance to get more, up to 757.5 points for the win in the entire event. What is the Paldas cycle? This is a series of tournaments qualifying for the 2026 Paldas Cup, which will be our main event. Various ways of getting one of the 16 spots in the top 16 of this event. 3 major events: Paldas Swiss, Paldas Classic, Paldas League. Paldas Swiss already in the books. Merker, TUGI and AVGEEK are the players who qualified via this event. They are no longer eligible to play in the other 2 major events. Paldas Classic, which starts in July. The registration is open, closes at the end of the month. And then also Paldas League, 9 players will be qualified via the major events. Top 3 players from PDM standings who have not qualified via the major events will also get a spot. Currently, the players with the highest amount of points are Sam, Shuichi and Ruchak, but this may change, so this is only a provisional standing. And then the remaining 4 players are the players who have not qualified via four tournaments above, with the highest ELO rating, average of 5 best ratings for a player after matches played in 2025. Currently, those 4 players would be Le, Yani, Dujika and Gunter, but this can also change until the end of the month. So this is this is how it looks with the cycle. And let's take a look at our player profiles. TUGI, seat number 1, the winner of 2 previous events in PDM, PDM May and PDM February. As you know, for March and April there was no PDM, we had PAL-DAS Swiss. ELO rating of 1943, comp PB of 724,880, and JURAVLJOV, who is our newcomer. So yeah, no official matches played yet, so it will be kind of interesting to see what yeah, our Russian competitor, who is the winner of Tier 3 and Tier 4 of CTM community and debuting in the CTL Division 5. As far as I know, JURAVLJOV is a max out player with DAS in NTSC version, the wrong version of Tetris, so there is some potential. But yeah, I'm really curious how JURAVLJOV can do in PAL-DAS event. Yeah, the time is there, 16 UTC, so let's take a look if the players are live. And yeah, it looks like we have our players live. Let me refresh the streams and let me bring the streams to your screen. And here we have our players. TUGI on the left, JURAVLJOV on the right. If I'm mispronouncing your name, please let me know. I hope JURAVLJOV is okay. If not, I will do better. But I hope this would be the closest to the letters you gave. And yeah, so it looks like TUGI is still hungry. Hello guys, welcome. Oh my god, TUGI, did you forget about the match or what? I remember in time, okay. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. Yeah, dinner is now at my desk. I don't speak English, says JURAVLJOV. Okay, but I hope you can, I hope you can understand the basic things like the numbers and so on. So we give you seed for game number 1. I hope this is clear. 6D AE31. TUGI is ready. As I see, JURAVLJOV is using the fractal speed hack. So JURAVLJOV, if you can't give ready, you can give ready in the chat. You can also hover 3 if you want. But yeah, all things are fine. Yeah, so the players are ready. Game number 1 between TUGI and JURAVLJOV starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Good luck and have fun. 60. And we are in. Yes, TUGI, defending champion, JURAVLJOV, a newcomer in our event. As you can see, he knows how to stack pieces, and the dust control is also looking good. So let's hope we can have an interesting match between TUGI and JURAVLJOV. This will be the first match for the Russian players, so yeah, there will be also a base for a new comp PB. The highest score of this match will be a new comp PB for our Russian competitor, and then yeah, we will see how it all goes. So JURAVLJOV with 73,000, TUGI with 53, so 20,000 lead for JURAVLJOV. This game number 1 so far. JURAVLJOV with 121, TUGI with 65, so TUGI 55k behind. And so far, JURAVLJOV doing great. So, maybe we can have an interesting match. I have no idea what JURAVLJOV can do on level 19 speeds. This will be a big surprise for me. So if there's anyone in the chat who can say more, it would be very appreciated. But currently JURAVLJOV with 227, TUGI with 184. So TUGI is like 2 Tetrises behind. And JURAVLJOV with a column 4 Tetris well. And gets a long bar, gets a Tetris. 253, TUGI 257, so TUGI was able to catch up with the score. And we are now neck and neck. $279 for JURAVLJOV, $299 for TUGI. Okay, now the board of our Russian player has a small hole on row 2, but shouldn't be anything fatal. Yeah, stays one off the ground. Should be fine. There is a Tetris. 332 for TUGI, 336 for JURAVLJOV, so we are very neck and neck at 90 lines, 40 lines to transition. And both players playing with a very similar pace. Who knows, maybe a level 19 game will be necessary to decide the winner of this game number 1. Oh, and JURAVLJOV misdrops the J piece. Oh, and yeah, this was unfortunate, but should be able to... Okay, but those pieces are kind of annoying, but gets this nice center well, and gets a long bar for a Tetris, 414 JURAVLJOV, 448 for a TUGI. Oh, and JURAVLJOV is board is getting higher and higher, 415. And this will be probably a top out for JURAVLJOV, 415, 340 in a first official game. Very solid performance by the Russian player. TUGI is good. TUGI takes game number 1, but JURAVLJOV, nice one in the very first game, 516, 420 for TUGI. TUGI leads 1-0. Yeah, you can increment the first 2 digits if you want. So instead of 6D, 7E, AE31. RR, what do you mean by RR? You want to reroll? Ready, okay. Ready, okay, so the players are ready, 7E at the beginning. So game number 2 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, so guys, let me remind you, we have also the Majorino prize pool for this event. Currently no US dollars in the prize pool, so if you wanna make, if you wanna change it, if you wanna make it more than 0, then feel free to click on the link and donate some money. Top 4 players of this event will get a share of the prize pool. 51 for TUGI, 55 for JURAVLJOV in the beginning of game number 2. JURAVLJOV closed the well for a moment, but should be fine. Reopens the well, gets longboard for Tetris 107, TUGI with 120, and Cox Danny J in the chat. Hello, Cox Danny J, welcome in our stream. How are you? If I was correct, you were in Pasadena, yes, during the World Championships. And you're finally back. Okay, that's cool. Long trip, right? Or did you spend some more days than there to visit places or meet people? 211 for TUGI, 156 for JURAVLJOV, so TUGI around 55k ahead, like 2.5 Tetrises. Long flight for you, okay, yeah. Oh, you'll be in Germany, that's cool. So a travel mode for you. Interesting, interesting. 282 for TUGI, 188 for JURAVLJOV. So TUGI now with over 100k lead. So we had a little bit of a slowdown for our Russian newcomer, and TUGI was able to build a solid lead. We are halfway through level 18 speeds, so still yeah, some level 18 to be played. And JURAVLJOV would like to see longboard, but close the well, so needs to reopen it. Oh, and is not Tetris ready, gets 2 longboards when not Tetris ready. This is kind of annoying, but it's another longbar. And 224 JURAVLJOV, 358 for TUGI. And now TUGI needs to fix the board. It's a little bit, yeah, not Tetris ready, let's say it in these words. So there is a chance for JURAVLJOV to reduce the deficit a little bit. JURAVLJOV with a clean board. TUGI with yeah, with some digging to be done. I'll have no more. Yeah, when you make 2 big travels 2 months in a row, kind of understandable. But I hope, yeah, you can do better than when you're back. 394 TUGI, 292 for JURAVLJOV. So TUGI maintains this about 100,000 points lead. And we are approaching transition about 30 lines. When JURAVLJOV creates a lot of longboard dependencies. Okay, but you get some of them solved. And reopens the well pretty soon. Should be able to get a few more Tetrises before transition. And a Tetris for JURAVLJOV. TUGI with 508, so back-to-back 500k for TUGI. JURAVLJOV is fighting for his second 400k plus score of the match. Oh, gets the long bar. Would like to see a J, and there is a J for JURAVLJOV. And nice pieces to fill the board, and another Tetris for JURAVLJOV. 375, so JURAVLJOV is 1 Tetris away from another 400k in this match. As for the newcomer, is a very solid performance. Unfortunately for JURAVLJOV, yeah, faces TUGI, who transitions with 582. JURAVLJOV transitions with 424, and now let's see how well JURAVLJOV can play on 19. Do we see? He's getting some lines. This is a very nice place by JURAVLJOV, to be honest. Yeah, so next month you will have a better seat, JURAVLJOV, so there is a chance for you to go and get a better a better run in the tournament. And yeah, 431.864 JURAVLJOV is the top out. TUGI is at 594. So TUGI is good. TUGI tops out at 594.220. TUGI leads 2-0. Yes, JURAVLJOV, we are here to, how do you say it, to, I missed the word. Yeah, to root for each other, and if we can get good scores, good PBs, we really appreciate it. Yeah. So the game number 3 will start when we have ready. TUGI is ready. And JURAVLJOV is ready as well. So game number 3 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. 47 for TUGI, 48 for JURAVLJOV are the starting scores. So here we start with very similar pace for both players. This game number 3. '94 TUGI, 95 JURAVLJOV, JURAVLJOV with a Tetris TUGI as well. Yeah, so currently the players are Tetrising like at the same time. JURAVLJOV wasn't able to get this Tetris, but gets another long bar. 143, TUGI 140, TUGI with a closed well, and now TUGI needs to reopen it. JURAVLJOV can get another Tetris. And not Tetris for JURAVLJOV, 190 to give 169, so JURAVLJOV 1 Tetris ahead in game number 3. Now the Russian player needs to fix the board. Yeah, those pieces are not that helpful, but it should be fine. Oh, this is now looking very dangerous for JURAVLJOV. Is there anything JURAVLJOV can do? Okay, that was nice. Okay, yeah, this should be diggable, but oh, okay. It's another piece. Oh, this Z piece was very bad for JURAVLJOV, but still is low enough to reopen it and to dig it out. Oh, and JURAVLJOV can't do anything more. This was unfortunately too much. JURAVLJOV tops out at 253, 460, 253, 460. So TUGI is good for game number 3. TUGI leads 3-0. Yeah, that was kind of a tough situation for JURAVLJOV. But yeah, 340, 480. The score for TUGI is good enough. TUGI leads 3-0. Okay, waiting for the players to be ready to start game number 4. And JURAVLJOV is ready, so as soon as TUGI is ready, we'll start game number 4. And TUGI is ready, so game number 4 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So TUGI with 25, JURAVLJOV with 34. Early days in this game number 4. And Tetris 4, JURAVLJOV 59. TUGI is waiting for the long bar, but the long bar didn't come on time. TUGI needed to close the well, now reopens, gets a long bar for a Tetris, 64 for TUGI, and now 105 for JURAVLJOV. So JURAVLJOV was able to build a 2 Tetris lead just out of nothing. Now TUGI banks some Tetrises down, and we are back to neck and neck situation. So a little bit of a slowdown for the Russian player, and our Austrian competitor was able to equalize the score. So we have TUGI with 137, JURAVLJOV 181. Now TUGI has a little bit of a slowdown. Now JURAVLJOV takes the opportunity to build a lead. So let's see if there will be now a slowdown on JURAVLJOV's board, or will JURAVLJOV be able to maintain the lead for a little bit longer period of time. JURAVLJOV would like to see a long bar. He's very high, but gets a long bar. Gets a Tetris, and another long bar for JURAVLJOV. 231. TUGI with 188. So we are at 71 lines, and 1 Tetris lead for JURAVLJOV it is. And Jedi Ivan in the chat. Hello Jedi Ivan, welcome! Yeah, we have a match between our defending champion and a newcomer from Russia. JURAVLJOV is doing pretty good so far. Already 431 as the highest score in the match. So as it is like a first official match in Paldas. It's kind of a... Oh! This will be bad. JURAVLJOV tops out at 265, 620. So TUGI, you are good. You are leading 4-0. Yeah, I wanted to say some good words. Yeah, but some bad things happened on the board of JURAVLJOV, and TUGI is at 293, 360 with this score at 4-0. So TUGI one game away of qualifying to the next round. Yeah, I know that JURAVLJOV is a max out player in NTSC. That's what I know, that therefore, yeah, definitely has knowledge how to play this game. But, you know, Paldas is a tricky game, so it requires some practice. And, yeah. Yeah, so TUGI is ready for game number 5. JURAVLJOV is ready as well. So game number 5 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. A1, AE31. Okay, yes, it is correct. So many white pieces at the beginning. But there will be no white Tetris, as we had once done by Merke. If you wanna try a white Tetris of your own, please check our notable moments in our Discord server. A few weeks back, there is a clip of this white Tetris from Merck, and then you can see the seed. So if you wanna satisfy yourself with a white Tetris, we know the way how to do it. 51 for JURAVLJOV, now 74 to give 73. So once again, both players with a pretty similar start. And apropos TNP, Jadaivan, JURAVLJOV qualified from TNP to CTL. So it was a successful season in TNP for the Russian competitor. Now is competing in TNP. And if I'm not mistaken, JURAVLJOV is also in those qualifying rounds of this new Dust Champions League. I'm pretty sure I saw his max out as a PB on this server, but I'm not sure. There are so many servers, so yeah, difficult to say. But I kind of recall this score from there. Back to the game. 191 for TUGI, 152 for JURAVLJOV. JURAVLJOV has now some holes to deal with. TUGI is building one of the ground. .24 for TUGI, 164 for JURAVLJOV. Yeah, it's always nice to see when every Tetris player improves. We were at some points of our careers, and yeah, we know how difficult the things are. So TUGI is pretty high now. TUGI is high, but gets some pieces to reopen it. So yeah, TUGI might get out of it. Oh, but this is not a good sequence for TUGI. So TUGI once again needs to fight for his life. And so those S pieces were very bad for TUGI. Oh, and more of those S pieces. This is not helping by any means. Oh, and TUGI gets the worst pieces possible, and TUGI tops out. JURAVLJOV, you have a chase down. You have a chase down. You need 240,000. 240 is needed for JURAVLJOV. 240. So JURAVLJOV needs one Tetris and two cleared lines, if I'm not mistaken, with my calculations. There is the Tetris to 39. Actually, yeah, the single for the tie and the pushdown point will win, but JURAVLJOV wants to finish in a style, so JURAVLJOV takes this game. First game won by JURAVLJOV in this match. GG's. And JURAVLJOV is ready. TUGI is ready. Game number 6 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So both players experiencing a drought. 74 for TUGI, 34 for JURAVLJOV. And a Tetris for JURAVLJOV. TUGI currently 76, JURAVLJOV with 59. So TUGI about one Tetris ahead, but TUGI needs to reopen the well. JURAVLJOV gets a Tetris. TUGI open with a Tetris. So after almost 30 lines, TUGI is about one Tetris ahead. And JURAVLJOV with a little bit better looking board. TUGI opens the well. Should be fine. Oh, but there is another drought. This is a kind of annoying seed. Oh, but JURAVLJOV finally gets a long board. TUGI as well. 133 for TUGI, 131 for JURAVLJOV. So we are in a neck and neck situation right now. And we kind of lost TUGI, so let me refresh the Austrian player. 155 for both for a moment. JURAVLJOV 224, TUGI 183. TUGI is like 4 lines. Okay, now with the same line count, this is a real one Tetris lead for the Russian player. Oh, JURAVLJOV does, but we've got another long bar to save the situation, and another Tetris for JURAVLJOV. TUGI with a very interesting looking stack on the left side. It was able to fill all the dependencies TUGI had on the left side. Now has a nice built left side of his board. JURAVLJOV meanwhile with 273, another Tetris for JURAVLJOV. TUGI with 258. JURAVLJOV with 296, another Tetris for JURAVLJOV 319. .42 for JURAVLJOV, so JURAVLJOV is going strong in this game. Oh, but this L didn't get to the left side, so JURAVLJOV needs to lower the board. But got the long bar over, so the left side is fine. And JURAVLJOV should be fine as well. We have 379 for TUGI, 392 for JURAVLJOV. Around 30 lines to go before transition, so JURAVLJOV with strong chances to get a 500 plus score in this game. Oh, but those pieces are not very helpful. Okay, another long bar comes for JURAVLJOV and another one. So JURAVLJOV 440, TUGI with 424. So JURAVLJOV with a strong pace. This might be a 500k plus score in the first official match, which will be very cool. But where is the long bar? JURAVLJOV takes the triple and gets a long bar for another Tetris. 492 for JURAVLJOV and another Tetris. JURAVLJOV with a first official 500k in a PAL-DAS competitive match. 514 TUGI with 494, and we're approaching transition not so many lines away. So players better prepare for some level 19 action. And JURAVLJOV transitions with 542. It's on level 19, gets a long bar over, gets a few more lines. TUGI 542, JURAVLJOV tops out with 544, 320, and TUGI surpasses the score. But what a nice way to finish the match by JURAVLJOV. Very nice, a very nice game. Your comp PB of 544, the first official comp PB of yours. Yes, so JURAVLJOV, next time your seat will be a lot better. This was a very good basis for your ELO rating. Yeah, so, and a good experience against TUGI in the very first match on this channel. PAL-DAS Classic is the next the next event. You already registered, so looking forward to see you playing there. TUGI 561 420, and TUGI is our match winner. TUGI advances to the quarterfinal. And even TUGI saying, I hope to see you in the future. Yeah, so yeah, that was a very impressive debut, to be honest. 544 320 as the highest score for JURAVLJOV. Well done. Yeah, so here are your match stats. You should update pretty quick. Yeah, very soon. And we have TUGI with 594, highest score, JURAVLJOV 544. And let's take a look at JURAVLJOV's losing scores and lines. Very consistent play by the Russian player. The shortest game for JURAVLJOV was 72 lines, so all games at least half distance of level 18, some transitions, and 544. Very well played. Yeah, so TUGI wins 5-1, and JURAVLJOV I need to 544 320 is the comp PB, and let me check what will be the elo rating after match number 1. Yeah, so JURAVLJOV 1540 will be your elo rating after match number 1, 1540. So this will place you, yeah, much higher in the seeding for the Paldas Classic. Yeah. So yeah, you invested the first match, and now it should be all better in the next matches. Yeah, I will show the bracket and then we'll go for a little bit of a break. And in 20 minutes we have another match between AVGEEK and MARTS. Yeah, so here we have it. TUGI and James. This is another pairing of the quarterfinals. Will be an interesting match to see. And yeah, match number 3, AVGEEK versus MARTS, starts in about 20 minutes. So if you wanna get some refreshments, this is the perfect time to do so. And we will be back at the other side of the break. And hello back after the break. We are, slowly but surely approaching our second match of the day. Battle of the two European players is in the books now. The battle of the two North American players, United States versus Canada, AVGEEK versus MARTS. Our players are already in the chat as well as Sleepy Muddy. Welcome here in the paldastetris Twitch channel. Round 1 of the PDM June tournament. As you can see, the player profiles on your screen. AVGEEK with a big advantage both in elo rating and comp PB. But let's hope we can have some fun with Paldas. And let's hope MARTS can somehow cooperate with the pieces today a little bit better. And with that we can see maybe some games going into transition. According to Eloads, AVGEEK is 93 to 7% favorite to win this match. We'll see if those numbers will correspond to the actual match result. And before we start the match, let's me quickly remind you about the rules of this event. Level 18 starts only, no line cap. So if the players are able to play long level 19 games, we strongly encourage the so-called Mullins. SPS, controller and handcam are the mandatory things for this event, and all the matches are played in a best of 9 series, which means the winner of this match has to win 5 games. Players collect points for the Paldas cycle. You can see the base points, you can see the tournament strength factor, which for June is 1.515. This means that the loser of this match will get 45.45 points for the standings, and the winner will be guaranteed at least 75.75 points, with a chance to get more, potentially even 757.5. As far as these PDM standings are concerned, I will show you them, because there is an important thing to mention, but it's not updated after the last match. Why isn't it? Let me refresh it. Oh, now it should be. Yes, so 3 players who are already qualified via the Paldas Swiss, TUGI, Merke and AVGEEK. Those players' points in this PDM standings are kind of irrelevant, because those players are already qualified. So those TUGI, AVGEEK and Merke, they can only steal points from the opponents, so to speak, and we only consider from these standings the players who are not qualified via the major events. So currently those players would be Sam, Shuichi and Rurchak, but it all can change, and it all will change, especially after the major events are done. The no Lolpok anymore. Paldas Classic and Paldas League. Paldas Classic starts in July. The registration is open and at the end of the month. So for those of you who would like to try and maybe get this qualifying spot and you haven't joined the Discord server yet, there's good news for you. The link to the Discord server is in the chat. If you have a controller, if you have the ability to play SPS, and you have a handcam, you're good to go. You can register and you can play in this event. So those were the things which we discussed, and let's see if our players are alive. It looks like they are. Give traditional warming up on 19 speeds. Mark traditionally doing some other stuff as well. So hello players, welcome in the stream. I will wrong place tell you the seat for game number 1. which will be 66 DEAC, 66 DEAC. Oh, and Myers trying to play level 19. Good to see, Mars, that you're practicing the ultimate spit of Pal. And as always, it's player's decision if we want to increment or reroll the seed. I leave the decision always to the players. For me, it doesn't matter if the players are fine with increment, we can stick with the increment. Yeah, Marts, it's all fine, it's all fine. Yeah, level 19 speeds is crazy, and it requires a lot of practice. But yeah, even for us old farts, it's still possible. I recently got around 40 lines, which is around my lines PB. So yeah, it's not that bad, but it's still difficult for old people like we are. Okay, Marts, be sure to have a correct seed put on. I see the D as the last digit of your seed, so Marts, make sure to have a correct seed. 66DEAC is the seed. 66DEAC. Yeah, no problem. I kind of was paying attention. Let's say it in this word. And yeah, old brain. We all have old brains. I played my match against Miho and I started game number 1 level 19. Why not? So yeah, those things can happen. But yeah, we are here to help each other. It looks like our North American players are ready for game number 1 with a classic hover tree. So let's start game number 1 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And let's see what the training that did to Marts. And let's see how well AVGEEK can transition from the wrong version, wrong playstyle to the correct version, correct playstyle. The winner of this match will play the winner of Gunther versus Pyrek. And as I mentioned in the first half of this stream, we are kind of unlucky with the scheduling of this match. We can't coordinate the dates, but yeah, I hope we can play this match around Sunday, Monday maybe. So the winner of this match, either AVGEEK or Marts, will have to wait until the match is done. And AVGEEK in a lot of trouble now with tower in the middle. Okay, but this is manageable. Marts currently with 37 with a much lower board. AVGEEK has a pretty weird whole distribution, but yeah, this should be fine. So Marts with 38, AVGEEK with 64, and both players with relatively safe boards. AVGEEK is clean, and Marts needs a few more lines to reopen the well. Marts has also and Marts with a weird placement of the long bar. So Marts will be forced to burn even more. This is not an easy board for Marts, and Marts creating a finished tower in the middle and hangs the S-piece. This finished tower was deadly for Marts, and Marts tops out at 47,500 points. AVGEEK is good for game number 1. GG's. Warm up not done? What does it mean, Marts? What does it mean? I don't believe you. Pal still feels weird after being at the wrong version, wrong playstyle World Championship. Yeah. But I think if you like switching from rolling to DAS, the version doesn't matter that much, or am I wrong? Yeah, so seat 77, players are ready. Game number 2 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tris. Yeah, so MARTS, maybe try not to build those finish towers in the middle of the board. This might kind of be helpful in order not to hang pieces. Oh, but now AVGEEK with a nice finish tower in the middle and a long bar dependency. Oh, this is kind of a dangerous board, but manageable. Meanwhile, MARTS also with some holes, so this sequence had to be, as Aki would say, annoying. So 37 for AVGEEK, 11,000 for MARTS. Oh, a weird hang of the J piece for MARTS. Oh, and then that L, and this will be it. Oh no. Oh no, that was so unfortunate for MARTS. 18,620 points. And AVGEEK is good for game number 2. 38 lines, 52, 820. Yeah, maybe MARTS try to take it a little bit more easier in game number 3. Of course, if it's possible. Imagine burning to play safe, but not able. Yes, I have those days as well, MARTS, so don't worry. We all have been there. Okay, so game number 3. Players are ready. Game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Need DEAC. DEAC. There is a chess player from Romania, Bogdan Daniel Diak, with this name. So yeah, kind of interesting. Kind of a good player, over 2700. AVGEEK 69, MARTS 27. Those pieces for MARTS. Kind of not friendly. Okay, slowly but surely MARTS should be able... Oh, or should he? Let's see. Let's see what our Canadian crusher can do. AVGEEK currently a very clean board. 117, 36 for MARTS. 144. AVGEEK MARTS 40,000, so MARTS already 100k behind. Oh, but MARTS still struggling with the board. AVGEEK. Oh, AVGEEK also a little bit higher. But one good piece to open and gets two long bars in a row, and AVGEEK with 171, MARTS with 68. Another Tetris for AVGEEK 242, MARTS with 98. AVGEEK 30 nice ahead. And wanna check how the pieces are falling. Actually, they seem to fall at the same speed. So maybe it's because AVGEEK played so much higher. AVGEEK 292, 296, now MARTS with 155. Oh, and this didn't burn anything for AVGEEK, and this is looking a little bit problematic. Okay, good pieces. And AVGEEK should be fine. MARTS currently with 163, AVGEEK with 306. Okay, and MARTS finally with board under control. Okay, MARTS would like to see a long bar. AVGEEK 359, MARTS 197. And a missed spin, so the hit TUGI spin by AVGEEK. But yeah, the advantage is very big for the American player. The Canadian player is struggling by about 220,000 points. AVGEEK is, I can't believe it, what's going on. 20 lines ahead, I think it's a little bit too much after these games, and we will need to check something, because yeah, I kind of can't believe that AVGEEK is so many lines ahead. 457 for AVGEEK, 260 for MARTS. AVGEEK transition with 460, and AVGEEK tops out. MARTS still have 17 lines to go. 460, 740. So MARTS 461 is your theoretical chase down, but you will need a lot. Yeah, I know that you played a lot higher, but can you gain 20 lines by playing on level 18 so much higher? Yeah, we'll need to check it. And MARTS will be topping out. MARTS tops out at 319,200. 319,200. Yeah, so deal players, I want to ask you to start some level 19 games. I will give you a new seed. We're playing past 60 Hz. Okay, I think. Yeah, but as you got the highest scores, and okay, MARTS, MARTS AVGEEK, then you can decide if you accept the match result as it is. It was like a lot harder for AVGEEK to play. If you accept those games, we can stay at 3-0. If you don't, we can start your match from the beginning. It's your decision. Yeah, there was like no advantage for AVGEEK whatsoever with this 60 Hz. So yeah. So if you both agree that we stay at 3-0, you can simply increment the seed. And yeah, that was so hard, and yeah, gaining 20 lines on level 18 only with playing higher, I think it doesn't get that much of advantage in lines. So stay on, yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah. Oh, and the hazelnut milk in the chat. Hello, Hazel, welcome. Yeah, Hazel, I hope you're doing well with your new duties with this NTSC league, Redux, or how does it call? Yeah, hope you're doing well there. And yeah, our players are ready. So game number 4 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, and Hazel, maybe you can give some updates. What happened to Mr. Boxy? Like, is Boxy like vanished forever or something? Okay, so Boxy simply disappeared and no one knows what's going on, right? Yeah, in the past he had like a situation where he disappeared for years, if I'm not mistaken. So this is not the first time where the Portuguese has kind of disappeared. Yeah, but good that you uh, decided to continue with this project. Unfortunately, he's not a reliable person, but I hope he's doing well and he can enjoy his life, whatever he's doing right now. So we have 140 for AVGEEK, 81 for MARTS, and yeah, and now it looks like we are playing at the same rate. Yeah, especially, you know, Hazel, when someone is the main organizer, this person should be like, you know, at least be available to respond to the messages, or let's say it like this way. So it's kind of weird, but yeah, good that you found some solutions to keep your tournament alive. Yeah, so yeah, you know, let's hope he's doing I don't know how to say it, doing kind of well as for the circumstances, and good that you found a solution for the players to continue with the event. So we have 205 for AVGEEK, 123 for MARTS, now 146. Yeah, I will see how it goes in the autumn. How do you say it in US? Fall. The third season of the year. I kind of like not feeling playing NTSC comp for now, but maybe it will change and maybe I will join for the next season. But yeah, I kind of feel very uncomfortable playing NTSC in comp. Oh, in March a lot of trouble and March stops out. 77 lines with 200,260 and AVGEEK is good. AVGEEK leads 4-0. 95 lines with 374, 300. This is the final score. And yeah, our players seem to be ready for game number 5. So let's start the countdown in a 3, 2, 1. What's going on with MARTS? MARTS was ready and run away. Okay, Mart. Okay, Mart started on the wrong level. AVGEEK, please stop out, and players, please increment the seed to BB, and we start once again. Level 13 start is not acceptable. And Marts, next time when you're ready, please don't leave your chair. Would be also would be also helpful. Ah, somebody came in. Okay, okay. You can't control it. Okay, no, I can understand. Okay, no problem. We can restart the game. This is not a big deal. So yeah, the players are ready. So game number 5, take number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So we have 22,800, one Tetris for AVGeek and 4,180 for Marts. Okay, Marts with some nice schemes to reopen the well. 76 for AVGeek, 37 for Marts. Oh, and Marts, what's going on there? Okay, shouldn't be anything tragic if Marts gets some good pieces. Okay, but RNG is testing our Canadian player a little bit. AVGeek also a little bit higher. So kind of a challenging sequence for a moment, but Marts is open, AVGeek as well, so both players back to the normal stacks. 160 for AVGeek, 84 for Marts. And Tetris for Marts, 107, AVGeek with 183. So 254 AVGeek, 164 Marts, and yeah, we have still over 50 lines to go before transition to level 19. AVGeek building a finished tower in the middle. ZP's finished tower. Always nice to have. No, I'm kidding. Finished towers are kind of annoying. So we have AVGeek with 266, Marts with 179. Okay. Yeah, Marts kind of fighting to get the board ready for a Tetris setup, but yeah, can't find a way to make it efficiently. So we have 318 for AVGeek, 191 for Marts, and we are less than 30 lines before transition to level 19. So players, please be aware of it, as the transition is sooner and sooner. AVGEEK 370, MARTS 218. Okay, MARTS probably wants to get the first transition of the day. It's not that far away. AVGEEK now with a little bit higher board, sorry. And AVGEEK transition with 383, but this will be nothing more. And MARTS, you have a 384 chase down. 384 is your chase down. Yeah, this was a kind of tough RNG. Oh, and MARTS transition with 269, level 19 speeds. And MARTS can't do anything more. MARTS stops out at 270, 560. AVGEEK takes the game and a match 5-0 in a sweep. And Tegamek in the chat. Hello Tega, welcome. Long time not seen you here. Hope you're doing well. And here's your winner, AVGEEK from the United States of America. Yeah, so AVGEEK wins the match. MARTS next chance is Paldastetris Classic, and I've played Nintendo World Championship. No time for Pal. Oh, and how did you do in this Nintendo World Championships? Any success? Yeah, and not only for MARTS, but also for the other players. We have our main event, one of our major events happening in July and August. Paldas Classic, 3 spots up for grabs for the 2026 Paldas Cup. So if you wanna try your best and haven't joined the Discord server yet, you can register. 3 spots up for grabs. There will be no Merca, AVGEEK and TUGI in this event because those players are already qualified. So there is a chance for the other players to shine. You got multiple WRs. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. 5-0. I'm too terrible. Level 19 this game. Yeah, this game is tough. Level 19. Yeah. So let me see. So let me show you the bracket after this match is done. So we have 2 quarterfinal pairings, TUGI and James, and myself versus Shuichi. I'm playing against Shuichi tomorrow at 17 UTC. The match will be commentated by the famous echolocator from Finland. And yeah, TUGI and James. I can't escape the villain of Vienna. Yeah, so unfortunate. So unfortunate. But yeah. AVGEEK, you need to wait for your opponent Gunter and Pyrek. There is some unfortunate scheduling for this match this month. But let's hope this match will be resolved in the next days. And still waiting for Jakob to answer until 21 UTC today. If there will be no answer, Rojak will get a bye and we'll have a Polish match in the quarterfinals. Yeah, so this is how it looks. This is how it looks for now. No more matches today. We are done with what we've planned for today, what we've scheduled, and now is a chance to rate someone else. So let's see. Let's see what's going on. I can't understand. Matwis with some Tetris matches going on there. So yeah, let's rate Matwis. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, guys. 17 UTC, Shuichi against myself with his commentary. And yeah, next matches we will see. TUGI and James are in the scheduling process, so we'll see when we can play those. And yeah, and AVGEEK, you need to wait for the winner of Gunter and Pyrek a few more days. So guys, that's all what we have prepared for you today. Have a nice rest of your day, of your evening, wherever you are, and see you back tomorrow. Bye bye.